My name is George Mueller. I'm an interventional cardiologist with Virginia Cardiovascular Specialist. So I did grow up in Richmond. I grew up on the south side. I went through high school in town and then ended up doing my undergraduate work at the University of Richmond. Medical school I attended in Blacksburg, but then came back to Richmond at MCV for all of my internal medicine and cardiology training. So my job entails acutely dealing with patients who have heart attacks or are very ill in the hospital. Aside from the interventional aspect, I also deal with general cardiology as well and seeing patients in the office and both in the hospital. So in high school, my path towards medicine started when we had a requirement in high school of doing a community service project. We had to complete 75 hours throughout our senior year. My job at the time, my boss was a volunteer paramedic with one of the local rescue squads, so I rode with him. I thoroughly enjoyed it, signed up and went through all the training as a paramedic throughout high school and college, and it was a natural progression from working in several emergency rooms in the city to wanting to pursue medical school. So I got introduced to Virginia Cardiovascular Specialist when I was working in the local emergency room in town, and several of the cardiologists with VCS were obviously in the ER, seeing patients and consulting on patients, and through interactions with their patients and the staff, they were very well thought of. They were very courteous, they were very knowledgeable. I think the most enjoyable part of my job is seeing patients in the hospital in the acute setting when they may potentially be having a life-threatening issue, and we're able to pull them through that. And then I think the more gratifying aspect of my job is actually seeing them walk out of the hospital and then actually seeing them follow up in clinic. So yes, my wife and 4 kids all live in Hanover, and it is a joy for me to be able to actually work in the same community in which I live. I look forward to seeing patients throughout the community, not only in the office, but also in the community itself.